What's good, YouTube? In this video we have the ultimate ability tier list for ranked arenas. Now this is a video that I've always wanted to do when it came to tier lists. I've always wanted to do, of course, the legend tier list, the weapon tier list. We always do those every season, but I wanted to add on the ultimate ability, the tactical ability, and the passive ability. Now this video is the ultimate ability. The tactical and passive will get to a different video, but this is just a tier list where if you're confused or you're struggling on finding a legend to main, this video is going to help you, decide on which legend you want to main, because these ultimate abilities or just any ability can help you choose a legend to main. Maybe this ultimate ability will help you with your playstyle, or it can help you win rounds. We're going to discuss all 22 legends and rank all their ultimate abilities in the tier list. In the tier list, we're ranking them from S tier, meaning the best tier, then A tier, B tier, C tier, D tier, and then F tier. So that's how we're going to rank them. In this video, we're going to rank these ultimate abilities by price of these ultimates, the impact that they have, and how often can we get them. So if there's an ability that you could get every round and is very powerful, like it has a lot of impact in the game because of that ultimate ability, then it's obviously going to be placed higher than an ability that you can get every other round, but it's not as good. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we're going to be ranking them. But yeah, there's going to be timestamps down in the description and also on the bottom of the video. If you want to just skip to your legend and your main, you could definitely do that. If you guys like the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Here's the video. Now, I'm pretty sure I'm going to mention everything in the intro on how I'm ranking these, but this is the ultimate, the abilities for the ultimates, and we're going to see. We got S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, D tier, and F tier. Some of these might change in between, so let's see what we have. The first one we're going to talk about is BloodHound. Now BloodHound's ult is Beast of the Hunt. It's definitely up there. It's either S or A. Right now we're going to say S tier. Like I said, some of these might change, so just keep an eye out on that. BloodHound's ultimate, it's just so fun to use. Not only that, it's his scans just help the team so much. The only downfall to it, I think, is really just that you can't get it every round. It's just every other round. But the next legend that we have is Gibraltar. Now Gibraltar, you can't get his ultimate every round or even every other round. It's every 2 rounds. So I think you have to knock it a little bit. But when you do use it, it definitely plays a big impact. Gibraltar, I'm gonna go A tier for Gibraltar. Next we have Lifeline. Lifeline, nobody really uses her ult. Remember guys, this is the ultimate tier list for ranked arenas. So Lifeline as a legend, she's definitely up there in S, but her ultimate, which is her care package, nobody really uses that. The last time I seen someone use that was like back in season 9 when arenas first came out. The next legend we have is Pathfinder, and Pathfinder, I'm gonna go S tier. I mean, any ability that's gonna help the team out, with positioning, has to be up there when it comes to abilities. Now we have Wraith. Wraith is tricky because she is a legend that can get her team into position with her portal. For now, I'm gonna put it in A tier because I was debating either A or B. I'm not gonna put it in S, but A or B, because she can't get it every round, and it can help the team if you're communicating with your teammates on how you want to use Wraith's portal. You could definitely make some plays with it. Next we have Bangalore's ultimate, which is her Rolling Thunder. And Bangalore, I gotta put Bangalore in B tier because her Rolling Thunder, which is her ultimate, is just like Gibraltar. You get it every 2 rounds, so you get rounds 3, 6, and 9, but it doesn't really have the impact as much as it does like Gibraltar's. So for that reason, I'm gonna put it in B tier. Next we have Caustic. Now Caustic, you could get it rounds 3, 6, and 9, just like Gibraltar or Bangalore. It's good. It's just, that's the best thing about Caustic. It's not D and it's definitely not F. It sucks that you can only, I feel like Caustic's ultimate should be every other round, and that would make him a lot better for arenas. Next we have is Mirage. Now Mirage, his ultimate is where he throws all his decoys out, and I'm gonna put that up there in A tier. I think for now I'm gonna put it in A tier, but you could get it every round. That's a plus. You can make different plays with it, especially if you have the gold knock to revive and just confuse the enemies. So we have to put that up there. Octane and his jump pad, we're putting that in S tier. Really no explanation there. I mean, his jump pad is just like Pathfinder's. It just helps the team out. The only downfall that I have to it, or actually I guess I should rank them within the tier, but the only downfall with Octane's jump pad compared to Pathfinder's zip is that Octane's jump pad costs 300 compared to Pathfinder costs 150. I would do this. Yeah, I would do this if I'm ranking them in between. Next we have is Wattson. Wattson, I can see it. I can see it being used. I have it in D tier. It's not. I think it's better than Lifeline scare package, but I can see Wattson's. You know, especially on a map like. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put her in C tier, just because. Actually, I'm gonna put it over. No. Yeah, I'm gonna put it right there. Just because, you know, map like Party Crasher to avoid the nades on the ship side. Maybe a map like Drop Off if you can get in the room with the help of a Pathfinder to gain position and you throw your ult there. It's gonna help the team out a lot. But it just sucks that it's every other round that you could get it. Now next we have is Crypto, and Crypto, dude, his ult is. I'm gonna put it at the top of A tier. I think his ult is more useful and it's like a guaranteed free round. I think it's better than Gibraltar's ult, Wraith's portal, Mirage's ult. It's right there in S and A. I'm gonna put it in A because if it does get shot down, then you don't have it, but it is a free round that you could win. Usually, if you could get that ultimate off. But Crypto, his ultimate is EMP big time. Next we have Revenant. Revenant's ultimate, I'm gonna put his ultimate in B tier, right there with Bangalore, because you know his ultimate is a strong ultimate, but I feel like you have to pair it up with either Octane jump pad or Ash portal, or even a Wraith portal. Like something has to pair up with Revenant's ult, but it's not as free of a win on that round compared to someone like Crypto. So for that reason I have it in B tier, and I do have Bangalore's ult over Revenant's. Next we have Loba. I think Loba's ult is probably underrated. I have Loba in A tier. I mean, the fact that you could grab the heals without even being there, it's gonna help you out a lot, help you and the team. So for that reason I have to have Loba's ultimate up there in A tier. Next we have Rampart and Sheila. This thing is pretty strong. Now I'm not sure, I forgot if it's every other round or if it's every 2 rounds that you get, you know, her ultimate, but I'm gonna have it in B tier. I'm gonna have it at the top of B tier right now. We might change it at the end, but I do think it's pretty good. Next we have Horizon and her black hole. For this, I'm not gonna put it in A tier. I'm gonna put it in B tier. I don't really think many people really use it. It can be useful. I mean, if teams like to, you know, stay together, but it's not as useful. I think mainly when people use Horizon, they mainly use Horizon for the tactical. Next we have Fuse and the Motherload, which is his ultimate. That one I'm gonna have at the top of C tier. I think it's actually, if we're just talking ultimates, I actually like Caustic's ult better than Fuse's. I think Caustic's ult could get more damage onto the enemy compared to Fuse's ult. So for that reason, I'm gonna have Fuse in the C tier, but in the middle. Next we have Valkyrie and her ultimate. Now Valk, this is a tough one. I think Valk's ult is actually underrated. I have it at the top of A tier. Like I said, anything that has something to do with, you know, getting you and your teammates into better positioning, I think you have to give that a boost up. And for that reason, we have Valk in the A tier. At the bottom of A tier, actually, you know what? I'm gonna take Wraith. I'm gonna put Wraith behind. I'm gonna have Valk over Wraith. Next, we have Seer. Now, Seer is in the S tier, but out of all these ultimates, I don't know if he's number 1 or number 2. It is better than Octane's jump pad. just because of the price. Like if you told me Pathfinder or Octane, I'd take Pathfinder's ult. If you told me Seer or BloodHound, I'd take Seer's ult. Now the thing is, would you rather have scanning and see where the enemies are, or would you rather have positioning? For me, I'm going to have Seer at second in the S tier. Actually, you know what? I lied. I'm actually going to have Seer in the S at the top of S tier. The reason I changed my mind there is because I know that Pathfinder's ultimate is not used in every map. So for that reason, I know that Seer, he can use his ultimate every map. And for that reason, I'm going to actually have BloodHound 2. I'm going to have him above Octane's jump pad. But next we have Ashe. Ashe's ultimate is better than Wraith's portal. So for that, I have Ashe in A tier. There's a lot of legends in A tier. I might switch these up. So now we have Maggie. Maggie's ult's pretty good, actually. See, Maggie's such a difficult character because either Maggie, like, she could be S tier, like if it's a map like Drop Off, but any other map, she just goes down. So she's tough to grade, but her ultimate alone, I'm gonna have it right here. Second in A tier. I don't want to put it in S. If it's obviously the map Drop Off, it's in S tier, but we have to think about all of the maps. And, you know, in all the maps, she's not. All the other maps, she's not, like, at the top. So for that reason, we're gonna have her in A tier, but towards the top of A tier. Now next we have Newcastle and his ultimate. Now his castle wall, which is his ult, it's definitely useful. I think you could get Newcastle's ult every round too. I have Newcastle's ult in B tier. Yeah, I have it over Bangalore's ult, Revenant. Yeah, I like that. I think it's good at B tier. The next we have Vantage's ult. Vantage's ult. I'm gonna put Vantage ult at the bottom of B tier, kinda. It's more so it's just fun to use. So that's the reason why I have it in B tier. It's not as useful. Here, let's see if we can make any changes here. So we have Seer, Pathfinder, BloodHound, Octane. I think those are right for when it comes to S tier. Now we have Crypto, Maggie, Gibraltar, Loba, Mirage, Valk, Ashe, Wraith. I'm actually gonna put Ashe above Mirage because I do. That ultimate is real good. So because of that, I'm gonna put Ashe's ult above Mirage, Valk, and Wraith. I'm actually gonna take Maggie's ult and put it behind Ashe. I'm gonna put Maggie in the middle of A tier. The reason I said is because the only map really that her ult's good is Drop Off. So you have to take that in account, I think, unless if I'm forgetting a map. And then B tier we have Rampart and Sheila at the top of B tier. We have Newcastle, Bangalore, Revenant, Vantage, Horizon. I think those are properly ranked. Sheila could be difficult to go against, but it's not something that's, you know, something like A tier. Depending on the team, I could definitely see Newcastle's above Rampart. I wouldn't really change anything else in B tier. And then C tier, I do have Caustic at the top of C tier. Fuse, I'd rather have Caustic's ult over Fuse's ult. I don't think Fuse's ult really does much or is very effective in arenas. And then Wattson, actually, matter of fact, you know what? I'm actually gonna have Wattson over Fuse. And then Lifeline, no one really ever calls her care package, even though I think her care package did get buffed this season, but no one really ever uses it. But yeah, guys, this was the tier list for the ultimate abilities. Let me know what you guys think of the video, if there's anything that you would change. Also, if you liked the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one.